Okay, so our parent guide and reference books. These, well, let me talk about our reference books first. Usborne is known for its reference books and nonfiction books, as I've said before. But we have a beautiful set of encyclopedias. I have here with me the Geography Encyclopedia. But we have a beautiful set of encyclopedias that I think people overlook sometimes because they think encyclopedias are outdated and that kind of thing. What's awesome about our encyclopedias and many of our reference books is that they're internet linked. So, let's flip open to a page. This page is about the far north. So there are not a stuffy encyclopedia, big, beautiful colored pages with the information. But then here in this box it says where our quick links are. And so you can go to the quick links and learn even more information if things have been updated since the publication of the book, or if there's a video about how a language sounds or things like that. All those things are available through our internet quick links that are linked to this book. I think that's really cool, and it's something that children nowadays can understand. And I think having encyclopedias and other reference books in your home is great, even in this day and age, because say the power is out or the Wi-Fi is down for whatever reason, or even just because you pull a reference book off the shelf and kind of just flip it open and learn new things on your own time, or get some basic information before you go searching out on the internet where you don't know if things are 100% true. Those kind of things. I should also mention that our quick links are safe links. You can go right to them and know that those kind of things have been looked at by our education service and those kind of things. You know that they're safe and accurate. So don't discount our reference books or our encyclopedias, especially if you have young adult children, as opposed to very young children, or if you're homeschooling and those kind of things. Our reference books and our encyclopedias are just wonderful. Some more of the reference books that we have. I only have a couple here with me right now, but this is our Illustrated Elementary Math Dictionary. I'm not particularly good at math. It's one of the things that I'm most nervous about as a mother, helping my children with their math homework. And this is very clear and concise information on line segments, formulas. There's a whole section on algebra, a section on multiplication and dividing, adding and subtracting. I feel like this will be an invaluable resource to me as a mother, helping my children with their math. Because I'm not particularly good at it, and I don't want my struggles to be their struggles. So I think this is a great reference. I had this at a home party recently, and two people ended up ordering it. One because there's pattern making in the back and angles and that kind of thing, and she teaches quilting, and she said this is how I'm going to use this book to teach quilting, and I just thought that was awesome. So this is the Illustrated Elementary Math Dictionary. There are different levels of our math dictionaries as well. This is my favorite Usborne reference book, and this is our Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus. Again, it's not a boring reference book. There are beautiful full-page color illustrations. So these are all travel words on this page. They kind of break it up by subject instead of alphabetically. Jungle words, things like that, to kind of help, especially if you've got somebody or if you're working on story writing, or, okay, so this is all onomatopoeia or noisy words, which are like my favorite. So lots of fun things, but there is an alphabetical index in the back, and there are general writing tips. General writing tips and word games in the back as well. So a lot of bang for your buck, not just stuffy thesaurus. This is a really fun and easy way to increase your vocabulary and make your writing better, and fun. It's a really fun reference book, and those words don't go together very often, but in this case, it's very true. So those are our big reference books. We also, I was talking about our nonfiction titles earlier, but we have like specific subject reference books. So this is weather and climate change, and it's a reference book in that degree. I can't decide where to put these books when I'm talking about nonfiction. Do I talk about this there, or do I talk about it with my reference books? That's the kind of thing, like a lot of our books are pretty fluid in where you would put them. So again, if you're looking to study a specific subject, or if you have a child who's interested in a very specific subject, I'm sure we can find a nonfiction or reference book that they will be interested in. I also wanted to briefly mention our parent guides. I think a lot of consultants like myself don't even realize we have these, but they're really awesome. So I have this parent guide is a guide to potty training, and I also have healthy foods for young children. These are parent guides, so they're meant for us to read, not the children necessarily, but they're very kind of foolproof. You kind of just, there's an introduction to potty training. The contents are very clearly listed. There are illustrations, ideas, tips and tricks. So problem solving, when to start, how to prep your child, and there are both illustrations and this is a photograph. So a little bit of both. And this is $9.99 for a potty training guide. This one is a little bit larger. This is $12.99. This one I love because there's recipes. It's broken down by meals, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, how to get a healthy diet, vitamin and mineral supplements, all things that parents, have questions about as their children are growing, and making sure that they're properly healthy and getting the nutrients that they need. There's a whole section on food allergies. I think these don't get recommended enough. I think they're pretty awesome. So if you want to find out more about those, please go to the website and put in parents guides. And you can find, I think there's 3 or 4 of them that we currently offer. And they're really a good resource, a good launching point for specific interests, areas of interest. So that's our reference books and parents guides.